Struggling on how to make the bishop collar that sits perfectly on your neckline, then this tutorial is for you. Hello designers, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth. So I made this bishop collar for a little child, but the same process I used is what you can use to achieve even for an adult. Join me in this tutorial. So firstly, all you need is to measure round the neckline. After you're done sewing your outfit, measure round the neckline to know the circumference of the neckline. Please note that while measuring your neckline, you don't need to stretch it, okay? Especially if you are working with a stretchy fabric like I am doing now. This is a tulle net. So to cut out this neckline, we need to do some calculations. Remember, the circumference for cutting out our circle is 6.28, but we don't need a full circle for this. We'll be making use of 180. So we'll go ahead now and divide that 6.28 by 2, which will give us 3.14. So remember, our radius we're working on is 9 inches. That is the circumference of the neckline, 9 inches, okay? So we divided by that 9 inches by the 3.14, and this gave me 2.8. So to make our calculations, I won't be using the exact 2.8. I'm going to be using 2.5. Okay? So to plot this out now, firstly fold your fabric by 2, okay? Then mark your starting point. Now I'll be imputing that our 2.5 now, just the same way we impute our peplum circumference, but this one now I'm cutting it just on the angle 90, okay? So I'll be plotting my 2.5 now all round. So all you need to do is just mark your starting point, okay, to have a straight beginning. Then just go ahead and plot your 2.5 inches all round, just like you see me do. Now this part of our plotting is for the upper part of this our bishop collar, okay? So once you're done plotting, just measure to be sure. You know that what we are looking for is 9 inches, right? So since my fabric is folded into 2, I should get 4.5 here. So I have my 4.5. You can even work with 4¼ okay? That's 4.25. It will still work perfect. So now once you're done, now you want to now impute the width of the bishop collar. So I want the width to be 1 inch. Then I added ½ inch for joining it to the basic bodice, and also ½ inch for folding it at the upper part, which makes it 2 inches. So I'll go ahead as well and impute that 2 inches just like you see me do. You can even start from the beginning. If you can see, I'm still marking it 4.5 from the beginning. So what I need is just 2 inches all through, just like you see now. So once you're done imputing your 2 inches, just go ahead and mark and check if your 2 inches is actually accurate. Remember, the 2 inches is starting after the 2.5 inch mark you've made. So once you've cross-checked it, just go ahead now and cut this out. Now you've successfully cut out a bishop collar that will sit perfectly on your neckline without any form of tightening, if you've done your calculations correctly like we did, okay? So go ahead now and cut 2 of these. I'll also be adding an interface to this, okay, to give it a little bit of structure. So you'll be cutting 2 of this, then also cutting out your interface. Because of the type of bishop collar neck I'm making, after I was done cutting out the 2 piece and also adding my interface, I also went ahead and splitted it at the middle. But if you want yours to just be whole without this type, just don't bother splitting it at the middle. All you need to do is to just turn it at the neckline, okay, the upper part. But if you're interested in the way I did mine, let's continue. So once I was done adding my interface, I went ahead and gave it a little bit of curve at the middle part, because I want to achieve something like this. If I overlap it, this is what I want to achieve once I'm done attaching it to the neckline, okay? So I made just a little bit of curve at the middle part, all right? So I'll go ahead now and just sew at the neckline, the upper part firstly, following that curve. Then I'll also close up the zipper part as well. I'll be repeating the same thing on the other side as well. Sew the curved line and also sew the zipper part. Then I'll turn it out and give it a good press and show you what it looks like. So now this is what it looks like once I was done. Love it, very beautiful. I love the effect I got. So I'll just overlap it. This is the way I want it to look once I'm done sewing, okay? So I'll go ahead now and I'll be attaching it to my neckline. But before I do that, you want to take your neckline, fold your neckline into 2, then notch the middle part, okay? Once you're notching the middle part, it will help to make sure that this curved look on the neckline is sitting perfectly at the middle point, okay? So you don't want it looking awkward once you're done sewing. So just notch the middle part, then go ahead now and attach this. So you'll be placing it on the right side of your neckline, okay? Take the right side of your collar, place it on the right side of the neckline, just pin it all through. Then once you're done, repeat the same thing on the other side as well. Take the right side and pin it to the right side of your neckline. So I'll just go ahead now and do this and show you what it looks like once I'm done. Ensure to trim out any excesses you had at the zipper part. So once I'm done, this is what I achieved, okay? So we want to finish this up neatly because you don't want to leave it like this, okay? So you can also sew this into your outfit depending on the type of fabric you're working on. Because I'm working with a 2-net and it's just too delicate, so I don't want to sew it in. So I'll be covering this up now with a stripe. So just cut out a stripe of about 1 inch or 1.5 and just use it to fold the neckline neatly. So now this is what it looks. I've finished it up neatly. Can you see how neat this bishop collar looks? And it's going to sit perfectly on the neckline and not going to be tight. Depending on the style you're working with, you can actually make your zipper to pass through your bishop collar, okay? But because of the style I'm working with, I'll just be adding a loop and a button, okay? So I hope you found this tutorial helpful and valuable. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're also interested on how to achieve a 720-degree flay like you see, the video is also up on my channel, okay? I'll be adding the link to the tutorial video on the description. So just check the description of this video. You'll be seeing the link on how to achieve a full 720-degree peplum flay like you see. Alright, thank you for joining me on this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. I believe you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You are helping this channel grow and I appreciate you. Till I see you on the next one. Bye.